30-06 John here, and today what we're going to be doing is loading up some 10mm using HP38, making some nice plinking blasting loads. Stay tuned and I hope you enjoy the video. I want to make just some plinking blasting loads for 10mm, so I'm using this Oregon Trail 180 grain lead bullet. Should be good. Using HP38, which is the same as Winchester 231. And I'm just using mixed range pickup brass. And when I was sorting through it, I sort of found something interesting. Some of this brass is small primer, which is unusual since 10mm brass is usually large primer. Here's the small primer 10mm brass, and here's the large primer 10mm brass. It looks like the small primer 10mm brass is Blazer. I'll be loading the small primer 10mm brass and the large primer 10mm brass and see if there's a difference. For the large primer 10mm brass, I'll be using this Winchester large pistol primer. It says it's for standard or Magnum pistol loads. For the small primer 10mm brass, I'll be using CCI small pistol primers. I'll be using my Lee turret press. One good thing about the press is when I want to change priming, I just remove one priming arm and put the other one in. So I switch from large to small primers just like that. I'll be using a Lee 4-die set for 10mm. I'll be weighing each charge. Our load data is coming from the Lyman 50th edition reloading manual. The Lyman manual has this bullet, a 175 grain single grease groove. That's similar to what we're using the Oregon Trail bullet. I weighed a couple of the Oregon Trail bullets. They're going about 178, 179, so only a couple grains heavier. For 231, Winchester 231, same as HP 38, they show 5.9 grains to 6.5. We'll be using 6 grains, and just to make a nice, easy, plinking, all-purpose blasting load. $1,061. Here's my target with the large pistol primers. 15 yards. It was pretty cold at the range, 18 degrees Fahrenheit. I used the XDM 10mm 4.5 inch barrel. 180 grain Oregon Trail lead bullet, 6 grains of HP 38. Overall cartridge length of 1.260 inches. My first few shots, these ones down here, I was actually trying to get chronograph readings. My chronograph was acting up a little bit. I didn't line up the chronograph and the target very good, so I had a bunch of shots down here. I was just trying to get readings. So I moved the chronograph out of the way. Then my next few shots, I made a halfway decent group there. 2 inches, about at 15 yards. That was braced off the bench. My velocity average was 1,065, which is about where I thought it was going to be. My next target is the small pistol primer brass. Same load, 180 grain Oregon Trail, 6 grains of HP 38, but it was the CCI small pistol primer. At 15 yards, just resting it off the bench. 4-shot group. That's not bad. That's about 2.5 inches. My velocity average from the chronograph was 1064. So that's only 1 foot per second different from the large pistol primer. So it seems like the small large pistol primer did make a difference in this load. Looks like using the small primer brass worked okay. So if you see some small primer 10 mil brass, you pick it up. You could use it. What's sort of nice is that you could find small pistol primers a little bit easier than large pistol primers these days. So if you see it, pick it up. Don't be afraid to use it. That's all that I have for today, everyone. Hey, thanks for watching. Everyone stay safe and take care.